the same way we see it. Amen. Amen. And the more you love yourself, the more you can accept other people. Now let me just talk about this pride issue for a second here, because when you say, be humble as a Christian and stuff, everybody in here said, Pastor, look, I'm humble. Everybody said, I'm humble. Now let me identify some of these prides that you may have or that we may be struggling with. And we've all been in these categories at one point or the other. Okay, the first one is physical pride. Because the way I'm built, I'm big, bad, and buff. Triceps, biceps. And for the ladies, hips, lips, and fingertips. And you think you got it going on. And you see some of these people, they look so good, amen. They think they're so fine, they won't even speak to you. You know some people like that, amen. Please, why are you in my space? I am so fine. Please step aside. You don't dare think I will speak to you. You don't dare call me. You don't dare think I will go out on the day with you. Don't you see all this? Y'all know the people like that? Have y'all ever met some people like that? Amen. Amen. These people come to church deliberately late so they can. Like a fan, I'm here, y'all. Y'all see this, don't you? Y'all see this. Okay. Amen. Physical pride. Amen. Here's another manifestation of physical pride. Some people think they're better than other people because they light skinned. As light and bright as I am, you think I'm talking to your dark self? Don't you realize I have good hair? Oh, you know what I'm preaching. You might well say amen. You might well say amen. You might well say amen. Amen. And I can go on down the line more and more and more about how we think we all that in a bag of chips because of our physical endowment. Now let me just humble you with this physical thing. You didn't have nothing to do with it. When you came out of your mama, you didn't have nothing to do with it. Amen. That's the way you were born. Amen. Whether you're light or dark, tall or skinny, amen. You didn't have nothing to do with it. God decided that you're going to be born the way that you're born. That's why if you're short, you're good looking. If you're tall, you're good looking. If you're fat, you're good looking. If you're skinny, you're good looking. If you're light skin, you're good looking. If you're dark, you're good looking. Amen. If you got good hair, you're good looking. You got bad hair, you're good looking. If you got some hair in your mouth, you're still good looking. Amen. You still good looking. You are still somebody. The Bible says you are fearfully and wonderfully made. When you get home in the mirror, look at yourself. Go with your fine self. Go with your handsome self. I am somebody. I don't have to cover up. You don't have to wait for somebody to tell you that you look good. I know I look good. That's why I'm not jumping on the first thing passing by. But thank you for the confirmation. Thank you. All right, so physical pride. The next one is social pride. Social pride says that I can only socialize with certain people. In other words, now watch this. Now, a lot of people, because they've been around people that have been exposed to culture and they've been polished and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And they've been around other people who had money and education stuff, so they learn, this is how you sit, and this is how you cross your legs, and all that kind of stuff. They learn etiquettes and all that kind of stuff. So now they learn all these social graces. They can't hang out with other people now because they have been refined. Truly, you don't think you can be in our little social club because you don't know how to sit properly, and you don't know how to speak properly, and you don't know how to fold your napkin, and you don't know which utensil to use while you're sitting at the table. You put your elbows on the table. I cannot take you out with my friends. You're out to embarrass me. And God forbid if you start talking, speaking that ebonics, saying stuff like they is. We going over yonder. Jump me the ball. I'm fixing to go shopping. I can't have you out with me embarrassing me in my social club. Those people in my little social club is we're bougie. Social pride. Yeah, social pride. Okay, here's another. Intellectual pride. In other words, there are some people got more degrees than a thermometer. I'm not hitting on degrees. Got a couple, 2 or 3 myself. But what I'm saying is, some people, they go to school and become stupid. If you think your education make you better than somebody else, you didn't get educated. You just became stupid. somebody else, not belittle other people, but you want to reach back and grab somebody and bring them up to where you are. Watch this. With this intellectual piece, there are some people single today because you still waiting for somebody to come through with the same kind of degree that you got. In other words, you got your PhD. And the devil is a lie if I talk to that guy with the GED. Maybe that guy with the GED may be the best thing since sliced bread. Because you may get a man who thinks he's too fine and too educated. He won't wash the car. He won't put the car in the shop. Maybe he won't rub your feet. Come on, somebody. He won't even go to work. He's too fine to work. Come on, somebody. He can't even keep a job patient pies at the local factory. But if you can find a good man with a GED, baby, you better stop by and pick him up. You better snatch him up right away. Say, he's my man. He may not have a PhD now, but I get him educated. Come on, somebody. Just like I went to school, I put him in school myself. And when he graduated and get his little tour, I just said, that's the man. That's the man. That's the man. Okay. All right, now here's another one. Racial pride. Racial pride says, because I belong to this particular race, therefore I am naturally and intrinsically better than you people. Amen. Because I was born into this particular race and with all these privileges, all of a sudden it makes me better than you. Just because of my race. In other words, my skin makes me superior to you. That's racial pride. And even with this thing that's going on right now, with health care and trying to get insurance and everything for those who are uninsured, 47 million Americans, all of that going on with President Barack Obama trying to have the hometown needs and all this. America has been thrown into a tailspin because a lot of people still trying to wrap their brain around the fact that a black man and a black woman and children with nappy hair are in the White House. That's what I said. I said they were struggling with the fact that a black man and a black woman sitting up in the White House, and I don't care what he said, I don't care how many hometown meetings he had, there are some people that never accept it. Because they feel that their race automatically make them superior to everybody else. Now remember the fact that he's half white too. In America, if you half white, you know what that makes you? All black. So for some of you who are mixing everything, you think you better than other black people, you black too.